Hi, good morning. This video is all about software. So you'll see that in the April edition we'll have a huge selection in ArcoLinux D, and accordingly, as a result, it will go like a wave through our other distros or ISOs as well. What do you need to do in advance to all that? That's using our update manager, and that's PAMAC. So if you go for software update in your menu, doesn't matter if you're on Plasma or if you're on any of our other systems, it doesn't really matter at all. Then you go to Browse, Categories, Repositories, and I'd like you to take a look at what's new. A lot of things have been added in our extra large repo. So that's software that's over 100 megabyte or is going to go over 100 megabytes. So between 50 and 100 megabyte, I'll put it on there on the extra large one because they tend to grow and grow and grow. You see here the sizes, by the way, I just noticed. So these guys cannot go on GitHub. There is a limitation there of 100. So that's interesting to know if you're going to make spin-offs. So I'd like you to take a look at all these applications and the titles that they provide already. So BraveBin is a web browser. It blocks ads and trackers, so you can install it. It's all, not all installed, so I'll install the rest. Caffeine is a Git client designed for humans. I maintain it. You just press the button on AOR. Hey, Eric, there is a new version, and I'll make a new package build. That's how it works on the AOR. InSync is a Google Drive client. Skype for Linux. Don't think Skype needs any words, but it's very important, of course, these days to be in touch with your loved ones and work. Spotify, you know that one. This is for WPS, so an Office package. Vivaldi, you know that one. WhatsApp, so we have WhatsApp now. We can communicate in our systems. Just take your mobile, scan the code, and there it is. You see it immediately on ArcoLinux and ArcoLinux, of course. It's always the same, both in one go. Zoom, maybe you've seen the interview we had with Big Daddy Linux, and that was Zoom. So all these images, all these people, these webcams active, that's Zoom. Again, to stay in touch with each other. Bitwarden Bin, a secure and free password manager. I haven't tried it yet, but I use LastPass. Dropbox, well, cloud service, right? Etcher Bin, it's on our repos. We have our own, right? So this is still going to be always the normal standard one, because frankly, the last 5 years it never failed me, and that's actually in the backend Mint stick. So it's one from Linux Mint that I use. But there is Etcher, and it's important to tell everybody and just tell it on if you see people having errors with a boot screen, something black and then it hangs. Burn the ISO with Etcher is always a good answer. If you're on Windows, if you're on Mac, if you're on Linux, burn ISO with Etcher. That never fails either. Git Kraken is something for Git performance or Git maintenance better. Right, so have a look at that. So Git Find, Git Kraken, and there's one more. Git Ahead, that's another one. So we have three packages to choose. And of course, you can go to the terminal and do your Git clone stuff. Google Chrome is there. Microsoft Launcher, why not? Right, so only Office Bin, that's a new one. Well, not a lot of new ones, right? But just don't say it every time. So they're all new in my eye. So Teams, Microsoft Teams. Yes, I know Microsoft Teams, but it's for work, right? So keep in touch with other people, and Microsoft Teams can do that for you. Tor browser is there, and Visual Studio Code is there. The official, that's the Microsoft thing. There is the open source package, and that's just called Code, just like that. Of course, they will conflict, right? The same kind of folders and files, so they will conflict, but well, you choose whether you want the open source or this one. Then go to the third party. Bibata cursor team, you've seen the communication on there that we're going to switch from Snow to Bibata. Git Ahead is the other new one. Understand your Git history, so getting to know what's going on with my GitHub, with my Git. It doesn't need to be GitHub, that's a website, right? But there's also GitLabs and Bitbucket and other things. So anything Git related, I would say. I think this was due to WhatsApp. TeamViewer is a new one, all-in-one software. So again, staying in touch with people these days is important. TeamViewer is actually making sure that you can go inside the computer of somebody else. So I'm here, living here in Belgium. I ask somebody in Japan, just install TeamViewer. And then he gives me an ID code, he gives me a password, and I can log into his computer and fix his problems. And we've done that already in the past to help some people out. Oh, why did I click there? It's actually an interesting thing. Command to look inside the content of files. You may have seen me do that. Caffeine is also new, so it keeps your screen awake. Caffeine, right? Coffee. Your computer can't go to sleep anymore. Inhibit the screensaver and the sleep mode. It's always gonna be there. We have a new image writer as well. This is SUSE. So we have Minstick, we have Etcher, and we have image writer. When you launch ArcoLinux D in April, you'll have these three to choose from. And there's another one that's related to USB down the bottom. We'll see it later. Octopi has been included yesterday since we got a question. Please, can you put it on your repo? I think I better shut this down to see no extra comments. So that's it, right? So we want to provide you with freedom of choice, and because of that, well, we'll just put the package there. I'm not really a fan of it, of this Octopus thing, but it's there. You asked, it's there, right? Octopus Manager is there as well for GPU switching for Optimus laptops. I really can't help you with these things because I don't have the hardware. Simple as that. There are some tutorials on online, but not from ArcoLinux, but ArchWiki, of course, will help you there as well. All normal things here. Stacer is there. I don't know if we're gonna keep it. You can try it out. It's like super long before it shows your data, so it's there to test really. And if it's not performing well, or it's well, you see. Then it's out, and you can build it yourself. This is another USB thing. So if you want to burn the ISO of Windows, there's this tool on their website, and it is going to download everything, and then it's going to burn the ISO. This is an application to actually burn the ISO of Windows on a USB, and it works. Okay, I've made videos about it, I think. And that's it, really. And all the rest is just our own stuff, right? The ArcoLinux stuff. This is our ArcoLinux thing. This is third party, somebody else, right? These applications can go wrong, but it's not from us, so we can't fix it, but we can only look at it and try to help. But the same here, not from us. We just provide the package as such, and that's it. So it's important for you from time to time to have a look. What did we add here? And it's also important to get to know the names and what it's for. And then in ArcoLinux D, you'll get a long list of all names, and then you know already, this is the one I want, that's the one I want, and so on. It's like a menu in a restaurant. You go and have a pick of your favorite applications. But you should know what to pick, right? All right, have fun.